What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 22 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to go over the top 5 cornerbacks in MUT 22 currently. This is your update for the month of May, and it's been a while since we've done these videos. We're going to try to knock out every position in the month of May and then again in June, and that'll kind of finish up the MUT 22 year. And like I said, in today's video, we're going over cornerbacks, and we got a lot of cards to go through in this video. Now, if you guys enjoy the video, if you like it, if it helps you out, do me a favor, help me out. Make sure to go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Shows a lot of support on the channel, helps the videos get noticed. Also, if you're brand new here, you've been searching around YouTube for MUT 22 content, you've been looking for players to add to your squad at the cornerback position, and you found my video, stay a while, click that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on as well so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. Let's get right on into it. We're going to start with some budget items. These are cornerbacks that are under 150K. There's a lot of cards to choose from at this position. I had a tough time narrowing it down, so I'm going to give you a bunch of different options, and depending on your budget, you pick up who you feel you can afford. Number one budget option, Khair Elam. I don't know if I killed his name. If I did, my bad. Elam. I think I got it right. 97 speed cornerback, 6'2". Basically, what you need to know about cornerbacks in the game right now is there's like 20 to 30 of them that have 97 speed and are over 6 foot. That's kind of what we were looking for. There's one with 98 speed, which we'll show you in a little while here. But this card's only 75,000 coins. It's a steal for what he's giving you on the field there. I like this one a lot if you're still on a big budget and you can't afford cards over 150K. 97 speed, 6'2", 94 man coverage, 96 zone, 96 press. We love agility on the cornerbacks. He's got 96 agility and 97 acceleration. His lowest attribute that's important for a corner is jumping, and at the end of the day, I don't put too much stock in that attribute, so it's not a big deal. Budget option number 2, Lem Barney. This is a Rising Stars card. Yes, a legend got a Rising Stars card. This card came out last week. Remember, if you're up to date on your Wildcard Wednesday solos, this is a card you could actually get for free from that Wildcard Wednesday fantasy pack. 6 foot even, 97 speed. He's got 98 man, 95 zone, 91 press, 98 agility, 97 excel. With a lot of these cards I'm going over in today's video, especially the 98 overalls and even 97s, don't feel like you have to power them up. This card can be a little expensive to power up. And at 98 with these attributes, he's good as is with maybe a strategy item to boost the man, the zone, and the speed. Good looking card, right on the nose, right around 150K to get him. If you've been watching my videos all year, and at least since the playoffs, you knew I was going to find a way to sneak this card. I still have this card on my team. It's a very good one. Now, it's the Redux version, but it's the playoff legend, Marshawn Lattimore. Do not have to power this card up. Stock 97 speed, 97 man, 97 zone. His press is a little bit low compared to the cards that are coming out today, of course. 94 press, 96 agility, 96 acceleration, 96 jumping. He's right around 140 to 145,000 coins. This card made so many plays for me, still does, and I still got him on the squad today. And the final budget item, we couldn't do, a segment on budget cards at the cornerback position and not mention Sugar Rush Chris Westry. This is a card that came out of an egg on Easter Sunday, and it's really cheap, like under 100K. 6'4". I mean, that's the biggest draw. Every corner we're going to take a look at is 97 plus speed. He's the only one with 96 speed, but we can't ignore the 6'4" on this cornerback, and he comes pre-equipped with Acrobat, which in my opinion is still the go-to ability for your cornerbacks. He also has 98 man, 96 zone, 94 press. That speed, that height, good man, good zone, and he comes equipped with Acrobat for 1 AP, almost a must-have, even if it's a like CB at number 4 or number 5 on your roster. So before we get into number 5, let's give you the card that should be number 1, but when I break down my top 5 at a position, I factor in price always, and this card is over 1 million coins. I also would not recommend powering up this card, but if you did, he has a 95 overall that's another 200K. It's just way too expensive. He is only 5'11", but also the only cornerback in the game right now with stock 98 speed. So we got to mention him here. 98 zone, 99 man, 99 press. The only thing that concerns me is the 5'11", and obviously the price. Also keep in mind, guys, golden tickets are coming out this week, and there's definitely going to be cornerbacks in the golden ticket promo, golden ticket card. So I wouldn't be spending that much on this card. He is not that much better than the other cards, the top 5 cards that we're going to go over, which you can find for much, much cheaper. Coming in at number 5 is going to be Draft Night, 98 overall, Derek Stingley Jr., 6'1", 97 speed, 99 excel, 94 agility, and then he gives you a nice combination of 98 man, 96 zone, and 95 press. Once we get into the upper 90s with man, zone, and press, it pretty much all plays the same in my opinion. I like this card a lot because he's cheap. He's actually right around that budget line. We remember we set it at 150,000 coins. He's like slightly over that, like 157, 158, and if you find him at the right time, you can obviously get him for under 150k, especially on the weekend. On to the abilities for this card. These are all of the abilities he can get in slot number 4. You already know I'm going to always recommend Pick Artist or Acrobat, but I wanted to show you the abilities that he can get. And then as far as pricing, I just kind of briefly mentioned it here, but here are the averages per MUT.GG: 145k on Xbox, 154 on PlayStation, and 191 on PC. At number 4, we got LTD Sugar Rush Jalen Ramsey. They did a good job on Jalen Ramsey cards this year. Normally his coverage stats are amazing, rightfully so, but they always kind of, mess up his speed. And this year they got his speed right on like every card that they put out for him. 6'1", 91 speed, 98 excel, 94 agility. He gives you 99 man, 97 zone, 99 press. It is a 99 overall card as well. No need to power this one up. It looks like a very good card. I actually never used this card, so I can't really vouch for how he plays, but the cards he had earlier in the year, like that Gridiron Guardians card, and then he got the MCS card for watching the MCS competitive games, both played very, very well for me. Here are his abilities. He actually has 5 ability slots. Go with Acrobat, go with Pick Artist, of course, and if you want to rock like any of the zone KOs, you can definitely do that. One step ahead, 5 AP on this card. Pricing wise, now keep in mind he is an LTD, 429k on Xbox, 500k on PlayStation, 447 on PC, but he does quick sell for 250,000 coins. I think he's going to retain a lot of his value until he gets a Redux card, but if you pay like around 500k, you cut that price in half, you're really paying about 250k if you factor in the quick sell value that he has. So it's not really a rental option, but if this card drops down enough in price, it can become one, and it's definitely a good pickup at that point. I really struggled where to place this card in my top 5. At number 3, it's 98 overall. This is the Redux version. He had the Backyard Ballers champion. It's cornerback Randy Moss, 6'4" with 97 speed. He's the tallest cornerback in the game with that 97 speed. He also gives you 97 man, 98 zone. Like, everything's good on this card. 98 press coverage, 96 excel, 96 agility. If I just factor in all of that, he probably should be number 1, but he's a little bit more expensive than cards 2 and 1 on my list, so that's why I placed him at number 3. But a very, very good card. I would not be surprised if we see a Randy Moss cornerback golden ticket. It's not necessary to make, but somebody out there may have made one, and again, it would not shock me if they do. Now, he does come with pre-bake abilities. Here are the abilities he can get at slot 4, so he gets everything that you would normally want for a cornerback. But if we scroll up, and this is a really nice feature on MUT.GG for any card here, you can see he comes with ability slot number 1 is Deep Route KO, and it's only 1 AP, I believe, yes, and then ability slot 2, Mid Zone KO, only ability, 1 ability point as well. So you can get both of those abilities for 2 AP and throw Acrobat in there. 4 AP on one player might be a little bit too much, but it's just good to know that they have, or he has, those pre-baked abilities in there. Pricing wise, like I said, a little bit more expensive than cards 2 and 1 on my list. 289k on Xbox, 323 on PlayStation, and 256 on PC. It's a little too late to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. When that Redux special offer pack was out there over the weekend, this card probably dipped in price, and if you wanted it, that would have been a good time to buy, but he's starting to go back up in price now. Coming in at number 2, big fan of this card, and he had a previous card, I think during the Most Feared promo, an LTD that was an absolute goon at the time. It's J.C. Horn. This is the NFL draft card, 99 overall, 6'1" with 97 speed, 99 stockman, 94 zone, 98 press. He also gives you 97 excel, 94 agility. Again, I think if you just compare the attributes, especially with the height there, Moss is probably better than this card, but he is much cheaper. Let's take a look at his abilities first here. He does get 5 ability slots. He can get film study. I wouldn't recommend using that for 5 AP, but he can get it. Pricing wise, under 200K, definitely a good option if you're on a budget. My budget level on this video is 150K, but I think anything really under 200K at this point in the year is considered a budget card. 189K on Xbox, 200K even on PlayStation, and 201 on PC. Let's take a look at card number 1 on the list. And we got Ultimate Legend, 98 overall, Mike Haynes. So yes, a 98 overall card, in my opinion, is better than the 99 overall JC Horn we just saw. He's an inch taller, 6'2", same speed, 97 speed, but the man in the zone and the press, all 98. Again, you do not need to power these cards up. Very good as is. He gives you 95 excel, 97 jumping. I think the only thing that's a little bit low, and maybe that's why he's not a 99 overall card. I mean, when I look at it, he looks like a 99 to me compared to the other cards, is 92 agility, but still a stud of a card. I kind of slept on this card when it first came out. I picked him up a couple weeks after, and his pricing is really, really cheap as well. For whatever reason, and maybe you guys can explain it in the comments, he only has 4 ability slots, where some of the other corners we took a look at have 5 ability slots, but there are the abilities he can get in slot number 4. And then pricing wise, definitely want to pick this card up on the weekends. 181K on Xbox, 215 on PlayStation, 218 on PC. I got him for under 200K a couple weekends ago, but you can always look into building his set on the weekends because people are opening up Ultimate Legend packs, and the pieces for Ultimate Legend sets are flying out of packs and people are undercutting each other. So if you get this card, get it on a Saturday. You can get him under these values. I like this card a lot. He's been pretty good for me in the limited time that I used him. I haven't been playing the game a ton, but nevertheless, still a really, really good card. And that wraps it up. Those are my top 5 corners in MUT 22 right now for the month of May. Remember, golden tickets coming out. This list is sure to change probably pretty quickly once they start rolling out, and we'll be back in the month of June to do cornerbacks again for the top 5. Let me know who you're rocking at cornerback, or if you're picking up anybody after this video. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.